Jasper won't have left the capital.
Many's the person come.
Sir, you have need of me? Fornival would have us quit his land? Oh, fie, but this is sudden. Had he even a whit of the Maker's decency, he'd give fair warning afore such a request. I beg of you, sir, grant me a little time to consider what you say. I would strive to have an answer for you shortly.
We meet again, friend.
You seem to have your pick. Any you like. What will it be today? Understood.
How did I perform? I tried my hardest. I've learned of Perhaps Sarah has changed
Sarah's
her
like to
thinking.
have gathered her thoughts by now.
Ever a pleasure.
You have the Maker's patience, sir, and I thank you for it. I've made up my mind. Though it twist my heart to breaking, we are in no place to defy Fornival's will. I am my husband's wife in all things. Pray, tell him I will follow whatever path he chooses.
Sarah and Pip have been persuaded. It is time to see Jasper.
Have you aught to sell? Many of these are like to be homes of members of the Duke's court.
Let's find this Jasper fellow.
Well met, sir.
I feel you see. Have your pick. What will it be today? Understood.
I brought this back for you.
What of the eviction dealings, sir? Any rarities to sell? I'll pay you handsomely. Any rarities to sell? I'll... Any rarities to sell? Right then. What of the eviction dealing? Any rarities to sell? I'll pay. Right then.
What is it? I shall thank you not to approach me so brazenly. 'Tis a wide gulf of class stands between us. You would do well to remember that.
Well, it will be my honor to show you the ready charges for the worm hunt. The choice is yours. This is a high honor, Arisen. See, you do not take it lightly. Here are the details. Wondrous tidings, Arisen. The Duke is to grant you an audience. His Grace wishes to commend you for your valor and your service to the land. Know, however, that any errand you have taken on will be left to another to complete. You will also be asked to return your writ of permission to join the hunt. If you have aught left undone, pray tend to it afore you come to see the Duke, sir. I must be clear. Your audience with His Grace will put an end to any current tasks, and you will be asked to return your life. Knowing that, you are quite certain. No tasks left incomplete? No need for the light? Understood. Then pray. A guide awaits within to see you to His Grace.
Magic, at its heart, is the transmutation of the user's mind into a physical force. Its use requires a medium, namely the mage's own flesh. The brain, it taxes the body no less than wielding an axe or great sword, though many seem to view magi as a frailer sort.
All these workers going about their business.
It is
How
dreadfully
lively.
easy to while away hours just shopping. Seems this is where the merchants live. It is quite open.
I am my husband's wife in all things. Pray, tell him I will follow whatever path he chooses.
This shop will see to your hair, should you be of a mind to have it styled. As expected of a residential area, it is much more quiet.
Speak to any pawn, and they will gladly join your service, Arisen.
To the castle, Master. We mustn't keep the Duke waiting. An audience with the Duke. Quite an honor.
Tonight the fisher knight leaves the humble shores of home for the heady depths of court. Pray, let this token from humble Festi garner favour with the leviathans within. Oh, tut-tut, no time for thanks, friend. The Duke awaits. Sail on, dear knight, sail on.
Look at the brave knight. Look at this kid.
I fear your crown outshines my own. By my command, every road in Francis shall be open to you henceforth as a member of the Worm Hunt. May your efforts help deliver us from the shadow of the dragon. As long as that damnable beast draws breath, I'll fain accept any help on offer. All right.
My. Apologies, dear warrior. But to see a face austere as the castle walls adorned with this... Still, 'tis more agreeable than the endlessly dour air of most of my husband's sawn swords. Valor dwells in the heart, after all. The brave ought not need their raiment to speak for their mettle, no? Hail, dear warrior of the lovely helm. I fear I am remiss in asking your name, sir. Arisen? You must forgive me. I fear I am grossly ignorant in matters of war. I had thought all who fought shared the title warrior.
By decree of the Duke, you are to be allowed free passage into the castle. This right extends only to your person, and you are advised to comport yourself fittingly. A grievous breach in conduct will see you removed from the castle, or worse. You will take your orders from the Duke's Chamberlain, Aldous. Speak to him for further instruction. May the Maker see you on to further glory, sir.
How fared your audience with His Grace, Arisen? Aldous Ludric Sorn at your service, sir. I serve as a Chamberlain in the Duke's court. As you may have seen for yourself, it seems His Grace is unwell. In truth, there is worry enough to make any man's head ache, but I fear he ails of worse than worry. Perhaps I ought not speak further on the matter, for my own well-being. I am charged with assigning royal orders, tasks of great import issued by the Duke himself. Pray forgive the bother, but I ask that you come to see me here in the castle whenever circumstances allow you to take on assignment. The future of this war is murky, sir. May your efforts help to bring its end into sight.